Rich, you can take it. Next up, valedictorian speech. Our valedictorian this year was August 2014. I'm sitting at a table in the cafeteria. Him and his dad come up. His dad says, "This is your valedictorian in 4 years." In the back of my, I didn't say anything, but in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I've heard that 483 times. If I'd had $1 for every time I'd heard that, I'd be rich. But I turned to the student, Kevin, who was just coming into 9th grade, and I said, "Hi, Kevin." And he said, "Hi, Mr. Carpenter, I'm going to be your next valedictorian." Okay. Bam, you did it, buddy. Kevin Cochran.
Good evening, everyone. Move that down a little. There we go. Perks of being short. Friends, family, faculty, and most especially the graduating class of 2018. We made it. It has been an honor for me to represent this class. I am proud to be one of you. I know some of you worked very hard to be here, and some of you are probably wondering how you got here. But all of you tonight deserve to be here. 4 years ago, we were given an invitation to graduate, and yes, I still have mine. I got it freshman year. And on that invitation, we were told to bring hard work, commitment, great habits, attendance, and a positive attitude. For those of you who accepted that invitation, I congratulate you. None of us, however, did this alone. I would first like to thank my parents, especially my mom, for always supporting me and staying up late and helping me edit that 3-page book report due first thing in the morning. I would like to thank my dad for my procrastination skills. Just kidding, Dad, I love you. Thanks to my dad and my sisters for always attending my soccer games and screaming as loud as they could when I stepped onto the field. Yeah,
I wonder where they are.
I want to thank all of our teachers for pushing us to our limits, showing us the value of an education. Sorry, I'm just going to pull up my other speech here. I brought an extra copy. Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right. I want to give a thank you to all of our teachers for pushing us to our limits and showing us the value of an education and putting up with my endless questions. We all appreciate the many reference letters you've written for us. And a big shout out to Sandy for tirelessly motivating us to keep checking our college applications, and Angela Baker for always sending out countless transcripts. And you too, Mr. Carpenter, for being so devoted to our class and school that you were willing to hold 2 jobs just to see each and every one of us every day. When do you sleep? And lastly, I would like to thank all of you, my classmates, for making my high school experience one that I will never forget. The Fernridge School District vision is to provide excellence for every student so that each will reach their greatest potential. For me, this vision began back in 2005 when I entered kindergarten class at Elmira Elementary. I went through my class photo, and I am graduating with 5 classmates who were in kindergarten with me: Ethan, Denham, Jack, Curtis, and Megan. So I want anyone who started here in the Fernridge School District as a kindergartner to please stand for a moment. This school district has provided educational excellence and helped us reach, at this moment in our lives tonight, our greatest potential thus far. Going to this high school may have seemed like an obligation, but it was really a privilege. I mean, how many kids, how many teenagers get the chance to go to high school in this world for free? We just took it for granted. Look around at your classmates' faces and just think for a moment about what we've all been through together. We taught each other how to make new friends on the first day of school. We were there to teach each other the rules for kickball when we were 2nd graders, how to challenge each other in the classroom and on the playground, and how to support each other when we got up in front of class and took risks. I missed the days of elementary school when all we needed to worry about was what we were having for lunch. Then we got to middle school and everything changed. Now we needed to worry about whether we had a top locker, a bottom locker, or a locker next to someone who had ants in their locker. We learned the meaning of courage when we had to ask each other to dance at the school dances. We started spotlighting our talents. Who can forget watching Bo Admire perform Whitney Houston at our 6th grade talent show? Our stories, our lives, and our relationships are intertwined with each other throughout these years. We're the generation of a digital age. We have Facebook, hashtags, Snapchats, Instagrams, and Twitter. We have shaped and formed each other through our likes, our memes, and our emojis. And finally, on to high school, where our ugly duckling days were behind us. Or so we thought. Some of us finally outgrew wearing t-shirts with Smart Alecky slogans on them. Some of us forgot to cut our hair. But thankfully, most of us learned the importance of hygiene and taking showers.
Most of us.
We finally got to show our true potential in academics, athletics, school clubs, and politics. What do you see when you look at us, the graduating class of 2018? I see high achievers who are destined to do great things. Here are a few of this class's successes thus far. Kellen Smith, varsity basketball MVP and first team All-League, who is always determined to win the game. Anna Marshall, volunteer firefighter during her free time and editor of the 4 o'clock news at KEZI News. Eli Jones, a student with countless volunteer hours who has achieved the rank of Eagle Scout. Kylie Anderson, named Best Offensive Player and MVP of varsity softball. Eddie Steele, named Most Inspirational Male Wrestler, who represented us at state. Millie Carpenter, also representing us at state in the high jump. Justice Story, along with Ethan and Denham, named Honorable Mention Team All-League for varsity soccer. Madison Nickel and Ali Foss, who worked tirelessly all year as co-chief editors to make our yearbook successful. Ethan Frolov and Cordell Chase, who wrote creative articles for our Falconer all year. And last but definitely not least, Ian Connors, who could be counted on to always have a perspective eye behind the camera lens. This is just a small picture of how much potential and talent our class truly has. The class of 2018 is destined for great things. Where are we going next? College, the workforce, the military, whatever it may be, make sure you are passionate about it and that it will lead you to your long-term goals. Because the decisions you make right now, after graduation, will determine the next 30 years of your life. Where do you all see yourself in 5 or even 20 years from now? Grad school, nurse, welder, educator, mechanical engineer, President of the United States, vote for Kevin. So keep a journal and write your 1, 5, and 10-year goals in it every year. Wherever you find yourself, you should be doing what you love. Happy people live longer, but remember that money does not necessarily make you happier. Statistics show that happiness is not increased just because you earn more money. So do something that makes you happy, whether that be on your free time or at work. But spend your time wisely. How many days of your life have you spent sleeping, watching a TV screen, playing Fortnite? In his book Outliers, author Malcolm Gladwell proves that it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert at something. Strive to be an expert at whatever you choose to do. This means an 8-hour job, 5 days a week for 5 years. Becoming really good at something does not happen overnight. You might think someone is naturally gifted at something, but what it really takes is just hard work and determination. Practice is not the thing you do once you're good. It's the thing that makes you good. And success is not a random act. It arises out of a predictable and powerful set of circumstances and opportunities. Learn to make and take opportunities for yourself. If opportunity comes knocking at your door, be sure to open it. It's not so much ability as attitude. It is not the brightest who succeed. Studies show that motivated individuals with lower IQs are just as likely to succeed as people with high IQs. And success by itself will not bring you happiness. Self-sacrifice and serving others is the key to happiness. Jesus said that to lay down one's life for one's friend was the ultimate self-sacrifice. I would like to recognize all of the students tonight who are going into the military. If you would please stand for a moment. Students represent what it means to be an example of self-sacrifice, and they may be called to lay down their life for one of us someday. Do not forget that the most important things in life are the relationships you have with the people you love and the meaningful things that you do. And ultimately, what is the purpose in life? To make a difference in someone's life every day. Remember to be kind. Don't ever doubt that a random act of kindness can change someone's life. In the words of Maya Angelou, be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. And find a supportive mentor in your life who will bring you up when times get rough. And you could be that mentor in someone else's life. I want to see all of you here at our class reunions in 5, 10, and even 40 years from now. In fact, I hereby nominate Millie to be our reunion coordinator. I'm proud of you all, and I'm honored to be amongst you during this monumental moment in our lives. I have faith that you will all make a difference in this world. As Steve Jobs once said, the ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. Congratulations, class of 2018.